and welcome to the show that's on in the afternoon. All the cool kids, all the celebrities, sunny celebrities out there. We know it as Afternoon Delight. That's right, the band is back together and all my sunny honeys are in studio. We have Mel and Ashim. Ready for a pop culture throwdown. We got Motown music theme today. I think that'll be a fun one, right?
Ashim's giving me
I
side
grew
eye.
up on Motown. That was Dad's favorite.
It's
So
my
I got
dad's
it
too, right? Yes.
Oh, Ashim.
So much fun. So, and then right after that, of course, we're going to go into the Boat Drinks Meme It or Leave It. That'll be fun to finish out this week with some funny ones. And I've got an Addie's Reddit rundown report. Y'all know we love a messed up wedding, right?
Oh my God, that's my favorite.
Just get ready.
Oh, no.
That's my favorite.
And then, of course, Mel sent over 3 news stories late last night, and we put them in our script today because we're going to be the judge and the jury to find out, are these newsworthy or are these very honorable mentions? Okay, we'll go that route. B students need love, too.
Don't talk about me like I'm not. Well, not B.
I am totally B, yeah.
C student.
And then, of course, we have Hey Girl, Hey Horrible Horoscopes. We have Aquarius and Pisces. Barbara Jean and Nicole are on deck today. So we will get into this now. All right. Pop Culture Thunderdome. Can I get some Pop Culture Thunderdome
What's the
music,
topic?
please?
You didn't tell everybody.
Motown.
We just had
We
this
just had this whole
Okay, well-
conversation. I'm the one who's sick with
Okay.
brain fog.
Let's
Poor
be
Mel.
fair.
Yeah.
And my computer went night-night, so I had to go back in. You guys were doing scripts on the laptops, and my laptop likes to do what it wants. So
Yeah.
pray for me.
She's doing great,
That's Mel pushing all the buttons.
Yes.
All right.
Dancing in the street. Motown.
Hey, dancing in the streets, the deep cuts of Motown, obscure,
All right.
challenging trivia facts about the sound of young America. All right, question number 1, true or false? Motown founder Berry Gordy borrowed money from his family's savings fund to start the record label. Hold your answers to the end, please. Don't forget, we do have Baby Thunderdome on deck, just in case. Question number
Shame's cheating off my paper.
Question number 2, eyes on the road. Multiple guess. Before founding Motown, Berry Gordy worked briefly on the assembly line of which Detroit institution? An experience that shaped how he manufactured hit records. Was it a Ford auto plant? Was it a Chrysler engine factory? Was it a Cadillac dealership? Or was it a General Motors design studio?
Shit. Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right.
Even though I think it's D, but that's okay.
Baby Thunderdome, question number 1. Whew, Mel.
Jesus, don't do this.
Motown Records got its start in which motor city, the home of the American car industry?
Detroit.
Yes, correct. Circle gets a square and Mel saves the day.
No, don't be so sure.
All right, next up, question 3. The legendary group of Motown session musicians who played on nearly every hit were officially credited on the albums at the time. Okay.
Don't copy me, Ashim.
Question 4, silly goose. What was the nickname of that uncredited house band of Motown studio musicians? Was it the Motor City Men? Was it the Funk Brothers? Was it the Hitsville Horns? Or was it the Detroit Wreckers?
Baby Thunderdome. Ashim is actually Googling right now.
Baby
So.
Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. All right, Baby Thunderdome, question number 2. Diana Ross was the lead singer of what famous Motown girl group? The
Supreme!
Yes! Good job.
Come
Circle
on,
gets
Mel.
the square once
got
again.
that.
Melanie saves the day. This is almost like Spain versus Argentina right now.
I
I'm
know.
loving
Wait,
this.
who are you and who am I?
You are Spain and she is Argentina. Yes, honey.
I don't
Let me know
know.
if you have Lionel Messi's number. I love a champion. All right, let's see. Number 5, thank you. True or false? Motown's headquarters in Detroit was nicknamed Hitsville, USA. Question 6, multiple guess. Motown ran an in-house department to coach its young stars on manners, posture, and stage presence. What was it called? Was it called the Charm School? Was it called Artist Development? Was it called the Finishing Room? Or was it called Star Polish?
It's called Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mel can get an answer right. Baby Thunderdome, question number 3.
Machine, if you need Baby Thunderdome, you can say it too.
Okay.
Blind since infancy, this Motown legend's
Charles.
first name is Stevie.
Oh,
What's
Stevie
his
Wonder.
last name? You need to be careful before you got to hear the whole. I will give you just a warning on that one, but the judges would not like that in the heavens. You're fine.
Isn't she lovely?
Right, I knew you knew the answer, but don't jump on that question because they got a hook at the end, honey. It's like a scorpion
All right,
tail.
go. 7.
7, true or false? Smokey Robinson was not only a star performer, but a vice president of Motown Records. Question 8, multiple guess.
Wait. Okay.
Okay.
Which
I know, 50-50, Mel. Come on.
Which primary songwriting and production team was responsible for a huge share of Motown's 1960s hits for acts like the Supremes and the Four Tops? Was it A, Gamble and Huff? Was it B, Holland Dozier Holland? Was it Ashford and Simpson? Or was it Jagger and Richards?
And Sheem's Googling again.
In my brain.
She
Go
said
with a wild
50-50.
guess.
I always get the wrong part of the 50.
Are you guessing or what are you doing,
No,
Mel?
I did. I got
it.
mine. Yeah.
Question number 9. Stevie Wonder was originally billed under what stage name for when Motown first signed him as a child prodigy? Was it Little Stevie Wonder? Was it Baby Steveland? Was it Wonder Boy? Was it Stevie the Kid?
Freaking Baby Thunderdome.
Baby Thunderdome quiz so Mo can get an answer right.
Oh, God.
Oh, don't be mad about Baby Thunderdome. It's fun. It's fun. All right. Question number 4. The smooth voice star and label executive nicknamed Smokey. What's his last name?
Robinson.
All right. No, I have no relation to
clown.
Flashes and Brilliance, baby. All right. Let's go to
All
question
right.
number 10. True or false? In 1971, Marvin Gaye's socially conscious album, What's Going On, was initially released by Berry Gordy, who feared it was too political to sell. Excellent. Let me go get that answer key.
But how do we do it on laptop? Ding.
All right, perfect. All right, this first one. Did Berry Gordy borrow from a family fund?
Is it true?
I said true.
That is correct.
Yay!
In 1959, Berry Gordy borrowed $800 from the Gordy family savings to launch what became Motown. The modest family loan grew into the most successful black-owned business in America at the time. Best $800 ever spent.
Ever.
Isn't that amazing?
Story.
Wow.
All right, next up, where did Mr. Gordy work?
I said Baby Thunderdome, but I think it's, if I had to guess, I'd say D.
Okay.
I said Ford Auto Plant. 'cause
That is the
Detroit.
correct answer.
Of course it is a shame.
Detroit. Come
Ford
on.
Auto Plant. Gordy worked at the Ford assembly line in Detroit, and he took that lesson straight to music. He built Motown like a factory: writers, producers, session players, and a quality control process. An assembly line for hit records. Detroit made cars, Gordy made stars. I love that.
Fabulous.
Next up, where did the session musicians get credited?
I said no. False.
Okay.
I said false too.
That is the correct
Yeah.
answer. For years, the incredible house of musicians who played on hit after hit were most entirely uncredited on the records. Their genius powered this Motown sound, but the public didn't even know their names for decades. A real injustice that later documentaries finally credited. I want to rewatch that documentary. I think it's
Yeah.
on Netflix. It's a good one. Yeah.
Same.
Next up, what was the house band called
Baby Thunderdome.
in a court of law?
Oh, I just turned my screen.
I went with the Funk Brothers.
Is the right answer. The Funk Brothers were uncredited studio musicians behind the astonishing number of Motown hits. Next up, was HQ called Hitsville, USA?
True. Yes.
True.
Correct.
Yeah.
Motown's headquarters, a modest house on the West Grand Boulevard in Detroit, proudly wore the name Hitsville, USA.
Me too.
Next up, what coached the Stars?
Oh,
What
I
was that
said,
called?
I said artist development because he made it like a factory. So that's more like the factory name. All the others were kind of fluffy names.
And you
I
said,
said Baby Thunderdome.
in a court of law, what would you have said?
Star Polish.
It is artist development. Motown's artist development groomed young talent in everything etiquette. Excuse me, etiquette. Have a picture of
You're
that.
like my
It's
computer.
Friday. I'm getting through it.
You're like my computer over here.
I know.
dude.
Mahan
The
has to get
remix.
the hamster has to get on the wheel here at 3 o'clock in the
My
afternoon.
hamster is falling asleep.
Oh,
right
Lordy.
now. Poor me.
What's Smokey AVP on this next question? You said, Mel?
I said true.
I said true.
That
I
is
hope so.
correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Woo.
He was a genuine executive vice president of Motown Motown Records. In addition to being a hit-making singer, one of the label's greatest songwriters, Berry Gordy, trusted him completely, both on the mic and in the boardroom.
Very
Next
nice.
up, which team wrote the hits?
I said C.
I said
Ashford.
B because Ashford and Simpson had their own career. Mick Jagger and Keith Richards had their own career. Gamble and Huff, I don't know who they are, but I don't know. I just decided to B.
The answer? B. Holland, Dozier, Holland. The trio of Brian Holland, Lamont Dozier, and Eddie Holland was the powerhouse songwriting production engine behind the mountain of Motown classics in the 60s.
Isn't that reminds me of those like law firms that
Yeah.
have like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
family
yeah.
name? It's like
Yeah, yeah.
I keep repeating the name.
9.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. All right.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
What was Stevie's first billing name?
It's Baby Thunderdome.
In a court of law?
Stevie the Kid.
Wasn't it Little Stevie Wonder?
It was Little Stevie
Yay.
Wonder. When Motown signed the young prodigy, he was billed as Little Stevie Wonder.
Little Stevie.
He dropped a little, like a little Kim. Did Gordy resist What's Going On? Mel, you said?
True.
I think so. True.
That is correct.
Yay.
Barry Gordy initially pushed back because it was too political.
I got a 90.
Woo! 100%.
Oh,
Okay.
what a close race. Everybody gets an A no matter what, and that's wonderful. Let's go to Capybara and celebrate. Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
Computers. He's like 7 Instagram.
Oh boy, we are back with boat drinks. Meme it or leave it. All right, this first one. Okay, yeah. You break it, you buy it. Me trying to get my dad to pay for therapy.
Yes. If
Yeah.
you know Frank, you know.
Yeah. All right, this next one. Dill looks like Muppet fur, but that's okay, right?
That's funny
That's
because it's
Oscar the
true.
Grouch.
Kind of does look like
Yeah.
Muppet fur now. I'm never
Muppet.
going to not see that. Next up, you too cute to be single, baby. It's not my looks. I'm not right in the head. I know. This is totally my
I don't
collection.
settle.
The David Hartzell collection there. Next up, if you think money don't bring you happiness, transfer it to my account.
Yes.
I'll
Venmo.
definitely.
Melody Hardest 5 with the dash somewhere mixed in there.
I just want to try it on. I just want to see if it works. Yeah. All right. Next up, y'all want to talk about generational divides? I don't know anyone under 40 who separates laundry into lights and darks.
Okay, I do.
I
I'm
do.
not under 40.
You're
You're not
right.
under 40. Hello.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm watching the children do some laundries, and I'm like,
Well, how
what?
about this? My husband is 55 years old. He'll be 56 within a month, and he just throws it all together.
You just read him for filth on this show. This is like
No.
Mel's therapy.
And then he
against
leaves
you.
it in the dryer for like, and I'm like, can you please get your crap so I can? You're impeding my laundry process.
Oh yeah, then it's wrinkly McWrinkly.
And I'm like, and then people are working to think your wife doesn't know how to do an iron, which I
No,
really
this
don't.
is why we do laundry separately. See?
so do Jim and
Phil
I.
and I do our own laundry. That's
Don't
it.
touch
We're
my
both
clothes.
adults. We can wash our own clothes.
Yes.
All right, next up. Kidnappers stand no chance against my skincare routine. If they grab me by the neck, I will just slither out like a wet hot dog. Kopari life, baby.
Speaking of wet hot dogs, Boat Drinks is having those hot dogs and a wet dog t-shirt
T-shirt
contest.
contest, yes.
That's hilarious.
Yes,
I
it
wanna see
is.
this.
It's happening this Sunday, you guys. Boat Drinks. We got a big shout out there. That's going to
Yeah.
be, it's called Dax and Dogs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Show up and show out. Next up, your heel watching you buy more expensive face cream.
You know what?
Oh, we see this all the time here
This
in Florida.
happened to me. I'm going to call myself out on this.
Austin,
My
don't
girl.
do
Don't
that. I'm like
have-
your cracked heels.
I got a little dry on the heel right now, but I don't look like that.
You know it's bad when I have a really amazing lady who does my pedicures, and she says, "I got something for you." She went to London. She goes, "You have 2 weeks to use this every night," and honestly, it was the best. It was awesome. Thanks,
Hilarious.
Mike. Love you, boo. All right, next up, New York City folks are the nicest and meanest people ever.
Yeah.
This girl was coughing and sniffling on the subway, and another woman hands her a tissue and says, "Enough."
Yeah.
Oh my God, I feel attacked. I feel attacked. Here I am all sick today.
That
I'm
is
so
funny.
happy.
In my defense, I had this done on Monday, so that is funny though. That is honestly what we would do. That's
True.
funny. Next up, just just overheard my 8-year-old son tell the little boy who lives across the street, "You have to go now. I've hit my limit for being around people today." I love that.
I love this kid. Boundaries.
You know what?
Boundaries.
You know?
Little
Yes.
kids can say the craziest things and it's okay. Last one.
I don't know if I attract crazy or I make them crazy. Either way, it's all crazy.
That's the craziest people. Like they're like flock to me.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know
Wow.
where it's a crazy fun time is over at Boat Drinks.
Somewhere between lunch and legend, there's a place where the day slips off its mundane. Helmed by Captain Rob and Captain Whitney, part hosts, part legends, part beautifully orchestrated icons. This isn't just a bar, it's a daytime escape portal for people who refuse to live boring lives. Boat Drinks Bar is the vibe to thrive, to stay alive. You didn't plan to stay all afternoon, but Boat Drinks has never been concerned with your plans. Find your escape in Uptown St. Augustine, 123 San Marco Avenue, where the afternoons arrive fashionably late and leave comfortably transformed. Boat Drinks.
Well, we're back again at Addie's Reddit Rundown
Da,
Report.
da, da, da. Let's unpack it.
All right, the subreddit today is Today I Effed Up.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's hear it.
The TLDR is Today I Effed Up by drugging the bartender and ruining a wedding.
Wait, what?
Oh my.
What did the bartender do?
Here we go. My wife and I went to her colleague's wedding on the way to the wedding. I stopped at a dispensary
I'm sorry, this is a colleague's wedding. It's already starting bad. It's
Yeah.
already starting real bad.
and picked up a reusable vape pen thingy. I never had a pen before. I was just like, I'm going to a wedding and I want something that won't make me sleepy or mentally handicapped. And the young woman at the counter handed me the thing. As my wife was driving us over, I tried it out. So I took a very small hit and noticed it really hit hard and thought, well, that's because you think everything hits hard. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm at the reception, standing in line to grab some drinks from the bartender and notice the tip jar. Realizing I don't have any cash, I'm like, dude, do you have Venmo or something? And he's like, don't even worry about it, man. And it's no big deal, but I'm a service industry vet. So I
Yeah.
wanted to find a way to tip him because I know it's going to be a long night and a lot of people won't tip. So I'm like, all right, man. Well, if my wife has some cash,
He
I'll
puts
double
the pen
back
in there.
over. What did you say?
I keep going.
But in the meantime, if you party and I show him the pen, and he's like, oh, for real? Hell yeah, dude. And he proceeds to take an enormous pop of this thing.
Oh no.
Within seconds, he was doubling over and coughing uncontrollably. It was incredibly loud, you guys. And in under a minute, he was down on his hands and knees behind the bar, puking in the grass. So
Wow.
still kind of
You are not getting invited to another function of
No.
these
so
people.
still kind of no harm, no foul until he gets up and puts his weight onto a tumbler glass that was sitting on the table he
shit.
used to help himself up, cutting his hand open so badly.
Oh, my God.
And then something very interesting happened, something that never happened before. I just started vomiting at the sight of the blood. So naturally, it's pretty disruptive, and the groom was just so happened to be nearby, comes over to see what's going on, and faints the second he sees the guy's hand. Oh no, and then smashing his head on the side of the bar on the way down. His face taking the tablecloth and everything on the table went down with it. Totally unmitigated disaster.
Oh my God.
Both of them had
Your
to go.
wife is going to kick your ass.
Both of them had to go to the hospital, and the bride was understandably super upset and screaming at the caterers. So I decided, well,
Tell the truth.
It's been a good life, and began
It's been
to
a good life.
began to march over to explain to her what happened when out of her mouth comes a series of very specific slurs directed at the owner of the catering company. I didn't get a single word out of my mouth before she said, "Sue me," and turned on her heel and told people to just be around her and up and go. Cue the major shitstorm. Everyone is fighting with everyone, and almost all the guests leave the wedding. I told my wife what happened on the drive home, and she said I should call the catering company and apologize, which I did. And the owner just laughed for about 30 seconds on the phone before saying, well, whatever, that bitch. Edit, I think it was actually a wine glass. Gee, thanks for that.
Yeah, we really need to know. It wasn't a tumbler, it was a wine glass.
What an edit, right?
That makes a big difference.
Oh my God. Oh my
Okay.
God.
Notable comments that'll help shape this conversation a little
I
bit.
don't think we need to shape it anymore. I think it shaped itself.
Oh, let me get to some notable comments. Okay, first notable comment. Crazy. All of that could have been avoided if you just had $1 in your pocket. Right?
4 quarters, bro.
Whenever you're going to a wedding or an event, you gotta bring some cash. That has got to be on autopilot
Yes.
for people. Bring cash. Someone said Opie is a deity of pure chaos, basically,
Yes,
right?
pretty much.
Use a vape to nearly kill 2 men while ruining a wedding. What a legend. Opie responded, I think I already said it in another comment, but my wife likes to joke around about how I'd really be a good assassin. Okay, here's a good one. Someone said I was an event bartender in college. I asked my manager why we were allowed to serve every single kind of liquor except for tequila at wedding receptions. She told me that a few years back before I started, she worked her first wedding reception. Everything was fine. People were drunk, but it was average wedding drunk until the best man barrels in and starts mocking the groom for not knowing he, the best man, banged his wife, the bride, before the couple got together. The groom gets pissed. The bride hears the commotion and comes over and starts accosting the man of lying. Best man loses it and decides the best course of action is to punch the bride in the face so hard she flew into the table behind her. Bride went to the hospital, and I'm assuming he was arrested. But when the couple came down the next day to leave for their honeymoon, she had 2 black eyes and a massive bandage on her broken neck. Oh
my gosh, that's
And yeah,
horrible.
we stopped serving tequila at weddings after that. Holy guacamole, chaos at this
This
wedding.
guy is chaos.
Yeah.
I'm surprised, honestly, that his wife was like, that's funny, because this is a colleague. This wasn't like, you know,
I
it's
think
one
that's
thing
an
if it's
emotionally
family
intelligent
or
wife because it is a
friends.
matter of circumstance. I
Yeah.
mean, I gotta
But
at least
like
put
the
that out
series,
there.
it's like that Lemony Snicket's and the series of unfortunate events.
It
That's
is,
so bad.
Mel. Yeah, very,
It's
very
like
good.
one of those people who, like, whoever said it was a deity of chaos.
Yeah.
Like, you
Mm-hmm.
know those people who always, no matter what they do, just seem to cause havoc wherever they
Have
go.
you
That's
met
this
me,
person.
Asheen? If there was no such thing as bad luck, Jim and I would have no luck. We are Murphy's Law. Yes.
So, do you guys ever have like a involuntary control? Like if you see blood or something
Yes.
throw up and you faint or something happens?
No, I've got a pretty good stomach.
Yeah.
I was since I was epileptic when I was a kid. Like I had to get poked and prodded by things all the time, and I like massive needles. So those things don't bother me.
Yeah.
But the sound of someone heaving.
Don't do it. I'll throw
Yeah,
up.
No.
the dry heave. You do
No.
it every day on the show.
I was so there was I think I was like 22, whatever, 21, going out to St. Bart's. You take a little ferry from St. Martin, and the water's super choppy, and so they do tell you if you get seasick, you put a little Dramamine patch on or whatever it was. And I was the only one in our friend group who didn't, because I'm like, I'm fine, I've never gone sick. With the first wave, someone in a row, a couple like seats up
They
from us,
toss
just
the
starts.
cookies?
They had little trash bins at the end of every
Wow.
seat, and I was like, "Why is this?" Well, that's because before you know it, the whole ferry was just. And
Wow.
I had to like cover my ears because it's that sound. So the
Yes.
blood I would have fine with, but it's the vomiting.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would have
yeah.
had to walk away because the sound of it is
Yeah.
what.
Now,
like,
I'll tell you
no.
this much. If I had to pick one, blood makes
yeah.
me queasy.
Does it?
Now, here's the
Not
weird
after what I went through this week. I got a black
vomit.
belt.
I
God.
would say
God.
vomit does make me queasy, except if it's my dog's vomit. I can clean it up, no problem. However, my husband, he can clean up if Daisy has a poo accident.
Yeah.
When it comes to vomit, he'll be like, babe, I need help.
No.
I can't do
Oh my
he
God!
can't do it.
Again, the shortcomings of Jim
Yeah.
Harden on this show. I gotta give it to Opie though. I really think he took responsibility for
Yeah,
the
he
situation.
called.
That was very cool because usually
Yeah.
guys don't do that.
Yeah,
They
no, the fact that he called the caterer
He
was
said the
so
caterer's a
nice.
bad
Like,
yeah. Yeah. What's the right move? Slink away or march over and double down? Like,
Double
what would you
down.
have done? Would you have slinked away?
You might as well double down because you already did it and been like, hey, this is actually all my fault. I did this. I'm
Yeah.
going to go ahead and go now.
I mean, they're there to party, and that's what he was doing.
I think it was just like it all just snowballed.
I think if she hadn't, because he doesn't say what slurs she used. But
yeah.
But I think if he hadn't heard that, I think he may have still like gone up to her and said, "Yo, hey, sorry, it was my fault.
girl.
I was the one who caused that." But the
Right.
fact that he mentioned she was shouting some very specific slurs,
Yeah.
I think that it might have changed his perception of her, and he might have been like, you know what, F that biatch.
I give you that, Ashim. I feel like he had
Yeah.
to exit the situation a little bit to be able to be like, 'cause it was going to just escalate even
I
further.
think
Yeah.
he should have
And
just
she already
rolled,
crossed that
he
line.
should
Yeah.
have just rolled up to her and tried the, hey, girl. So I did this. Here's the
but
ice
what
cream.
kind of gas station or whatever sells this kind of vape
It's a
pen?
dispensary.
Dispensary.
I
Oh,
feel
okay,
like
yeah.
it's probably because he doesn't vape, and that's a whole different experience.
Yeah.
It's not something that I enjoy.
So, like, I'll tell you this.
I think it's kind of
My
synthetic.
husband has
but
his
yeah.
card,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Again, Jim Harden.
He does say, because I'm curious, because I don't
I've never done
partake.
it either. Like
So I'm like, well,
yeah,
what's the
I'm
difference?
afraid.
And he's not a big fan of the vape. He said it's like so concentrated. He doesn't like he doesn't like it.
It's not mellow. It's
Yeah,
it
it's like
ruins your
too
it
much.
harshes
Right.
your
He
mellow.
said it's
What
too
is it?
much.
It
Too much.
harshes your mellow. Look at that.
The way he offered the vape to the bartender was so fed. It was so like Ferris Bueller's Day Up. Do
Yeah.
you party?
Yeah,
like,
I know. Do you party? I was like,
it's kind of
that
like
sounds
a
like so
90s,
80s, 90s
yeah,
thing, right?
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, this is a
Wanted
hot
to
mess.
hit.
It was so crazy. It was like one of those. It was almost like Chutes and Ladders or Mousetrap, where like the marble. Or what was that movie? What was that horror movie with the logs? Final Destination.
Oh, it was
just
Final
seemed like everything
Destination.
just had a
Yeah,
conveyor belt
yeah.
of like a shitstorm
Well,
is
you know
the
what?
best thing I can explain
If he
it
doesn't
about.
like to attend weddings, I think he's okay because nobody's going to invite him back to
I
any
think so.
wedding.
I think
He
he'd
is-
like to attend weddings. I think he's just an innocent bystander of circumstance here. I
Well,
really
I don't know.
do.
He said he was all nervous. He wanted to like have something to mellow him out
Yeah.
before the wedding.
Yeah.
So maybe he doesn't like weddings. Maybe that might be their last wedding they go to.
I'm saying.
Oh my
this is
goodness.
hilarious.
All right, let's head over to Panache. Every guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get Panache.com and get with it, boo. I love wedding meltdowns. They're
too.
hysterical.
Hey, nothing.
Anybody
tops-
have a wedding meltdown? Put it in comments. We won't judge it. We love you. You know how we are.
Nothing tops that one with the red report where the girl was the bride said, "You sit in the back left."
Yeah.
That one.
I guess the worst thing, my mom, God, her wedding dress was really, really super cool. It was like, if you can imagine Little Red Riding Hood, but it was white, and she had like this really cool, like
was it a winter wedding?
Yeah, and it was, no, what
fab.
was the wedding? It was, God sakes, David, damn it, October. But still,
yeah,
up north,
yeah,
and it was cool.
yeah.
But still, it sort of had like this Yves Saint Laurent kind of like drape. It was gorgeous. Well, Dopey put it in the wedding. My father put the chocolate bar in the garment bag.
No.
So stupid. Like, would you put the
It
chocolate-
melted.
Like, yeah.
Oh no.
Why would you fucking?
That's like a Jim Harden.
That was a Dave
yeah,
My mom, God bless her.
hilarious.
All right, story number one on Is This News? Let's let Mel know are these newsworthy or not. This is the 200-mile-an-hour miracle. All right, here's the story. It's a real one. India, the country with the single most used railway system on the entire planet, is about to launch its very first high-speed bullet train. We're talking a Japanese style capable of screaming along 164 miles per hour, connecting the huge financial hub of Mumbai to the city of Ahmedabad.
Good job.
I can do it. Yes, I can. No offense to anybody. And thank you, India. When it opens, it'll cut a journey that takes over 6 hours to cut down to about 2. First phase is set to roll in 2027. Sonnies, the scale of India's trains is almost hard to imagine. Their network carries over 7 billion passengers a year. And to build this new line, engineers had to put off some of the national firsts, including India's first ever undersea tunnel. Mel, give me some highlights here.
All right, so 7 billion passengers a year.
That's a lot.
It's like a whole planet riding India's trains, okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
And for generations, a lot of that system has been creaking colonial era infrastructure. So now they're modernizing the whole thing, and it starts with this. So look who's helping. Japan.
Yeah.
The same Japan that invented the bullet train 60 years ago and has run it with incredible safety, not like the Bright Line. So two countries working together, sharing genius across an ocean in a world that loves to focus on who's fighting whom. Two nations is something very beautiful. And they dug India's first undersea tunnel to make this happen. Human beings tunneled under the sea so people could get home to their families faster. So if that's not news, I don't know what is.
Here's a little metric that we can compare it with over here in the States. So we're saying 7 billion passengers a year over there.
That's enormous. Yeah.
The New York City subway carried 1.3 billion passengers.
Wow.
Can you imagine that times 7 to make that?
And you know what, too? It's also going to cut down on like the fumes from the cars. I just
Congestion,
lost
yeah.
the word in my brain.
No, but it spoke to me.
Air
pollution.
pollution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And cars on the road for people. It makes the streets safer. I think this is genius. And the fact that two countries are working together,
Right,
I
that's
think
what I
this
think
is
is
huge.
amazing. They've got two countries who have like nothing to do with one another, but Japan is willing to share their knowledge and their information.
I like
crazy.
that. I
I
like
love
that.
that.
Collab.
Like, looking
I love
out
a
for the
collab.
people.
That's
Yeah.
like all the thing. I love collab.
You know what I love even more?
What?
I love even more the fact that these two countries don't even speak the same language.
That's
Right?
true.
Yeah.
But they're figuring it out how to make it work.
Right.
Yeah.
I say news.
News, absolutely.
News.
News.
Everybody, what are you guys saying in comments?
I got one.
You're on the board.
Get ready.
Next up, the river that came roaring back to life. Ooh, Bell. Here's the story. Up in Maine, there's a fish called
Wanda?
There's a fish called Wanda. No, it's called alewife, I believe. It's a kind of river herring. For generations, it was vanishing. The fish live in the ocean but swim up the rivers every year to spawn, just like salmon. For centuries, that yearly run was a force of nature, Sonny. So rivers packed with silverfish, bank to bank, the Native Americans, settlers, fishermen, and every hungry critter in the forest could just reach in and grab dinner. And then came the dams. Starting way back in colonial times, dam after dam blocked the rivers, and
Why
those
do people have to ruin everything?
those fish who would love to go upstream to survive, but just couldn't. By 1994, the annual catch had crashed from around 3 million pounds to about 150,000. Ooh. I just got so bad that harvesting them became illegal in 2012. The Great Silver Rivers had gone quiet. But here's where hope just comes in. Starting in 1999, people decided to do something about it. It began taking the dams down. They built fish channels to help the herring get around the ones that stayed. And they gave the ocean population a break from overfishing. And nature answered in 2025. More than 20 million alewives came roaring back up to Maine's rivers, the highest in decades. One expert called the dam removals on the Penobscot River probably one of the premier success stories of our time. Good luck.
So, the alewife is a river herring. It
Yeah.
lives in the ocean but swims upriver to spawn.
Delicious.
Which, I mean, had a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it had been declining since the 1700s because of dams that people built and because humans destroy everything. The rescue was a combination of efforts. Dam removal starting in 1999. Fish channels built around the dam so the fish could navigate, and a moratorium on ocean fishing. The result, from near collapse, over 20 million fish running the rivers in 2025.
I love it. I'm
Here's the
thinking this is
beautiful
news.
science.
Yes.
These fish are nutrient conveyor belts. They carry rich nutrients from the ocean into the land where they feed
The
nearly every
land.
predator.
I think this is absolutely newsworthy.
I think it's news.
Yeah, news. It's nature reclaiming itself. We've
Yeah.
talked about this a
Yes.
couple times. Different
Right.
stories.
It's
Yeah.
all coming
And
back.
I love that the people of that community
They
were the ones
recognized it,
to
yeah.
recognize what was needed, and they rallied. I definitely think that's newsworthy. That's very, very cool to
Yes.
see
Yes,
that.
news.
News.
All right, next up, going with a Sheem segment from the morning show.
yeah.
This
For
one's
space.
called Sugar in the Stars.
Okay.
Scientists just made a first of its kind discovery. They detected sugar in outer space. I'm talking real sugar floating in the gas and dust near the very center of our Milky Way galaxy. And Sonny's, get this, it's the exact same kind of sugar found in raspberries.
Hey.
So let me be clear, because Mel already asked, this does not mean there are aliens out there baking pies or sunbathing. What it means is it actually is much more profound. This is the first time a true sugar molecule has ever been identified in interstellar space. The vast clouds of material that exist before stars and planets are even born. So here's why it's a big deal, Sonnies. Sugars aren't just for sweetening your morning cup. They are literally building blocks of life. They help form DNA. So what these scientists just proved is that one of life's essential ingredients can come from out there in the cold, empty void of space, all on its own, floating on tiny specks of cosmic dust long before there's a single planet for it to land on. In the words of the lead scientist of this discovery, suggests the key ingredients for life can form in molecular nebula
my goodness.
before the stars and panels form. I got this.
You got it.
So the sugar is called erythrose. The simple sugar found in raspberries. And fun fact,
Also in suntan lotions.
Oh.
it's detected by Spanish scientists using radio telescopes pointed at the giant gas cloud near the center of the Milky Way. All right, so here's this whole thing. This is why it's news.
Yeah.
This is the first time any sugar has been found in interstellar space. It has only been found closer to home on asteroids and on your asteroids in our own solar system.
Yeah?
So this is what I think this is news.
Okay.
It's proof that the building blocks of nature exist everywhere. So it's like we're all connected. There's that Moby song, like we're all made of stars, right?
Yeah.
So we are all made of stars. It's all the same material.
There's a lot of evidence that, life did exist on some of these planets. I mean, I think it's Mars that even there's evidence that water was there at one point. So this is really kind of cool because water is also a part of life in the beginning of life. So
Yeah.
I think this is very newsworthy.
Absolutely news.
Because there's a lot of
I feel
people.
about space. It's all the news.
I know,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of people I want to ship out to space so they can
Yes.
start their own area.
Raspberry farms.
I'm staying right here, though.
Raspberry farms
I'm
in the
staying
space.
right here.
Raspberry
I'm
berets.
staying right here. All right, now it's time for a little bit of wine at Bin 39. Space wine. Bin 39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You got to check them out. Bin 39. All right, speaking of Mark Jacobs, let's get into
Oh,
Hey Girl,
God,
Hey
here we go.
horoscopes. We got Aquarius and Pisces on deck today. Aquarius. You're not different. You just disagree recreationally. You'd rather be interesting than happy. And girl, the mission is accomplished halfway. You call everything mainstream and everyone sheep from your extremely unique position of doing the same bit in every other Aquarius alive. Your aloofness isn't depth, baby. It's a screensaver.
Oh my God.
Hippy dippy sippies. I say it
All
every
the
time.
fishes
Oh my
today.
gosh.
All right, Pisces, there's no horoscope. Just please go to therapy. That's really what it says. Oh my
Ouch.
gosh. Sorry, Nicole.
Shots fired.
Yeah, she'd be all right. I like you crazy anyway, baby. All
love her
right,
too.
Sonnies, that's a wrap on this Funsicle Friday. We chilled, we thrilled, we laughed, we thrived, and most importantly,
We survived.
yeah, we did. What an incredible week of shows, you
Yes.
guys. Let's finish off this beautiful weekend and hit that share button. We love you guys. We'll
Yes.
see you back Monday morning. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Share the show.
You got to share the show.
Come on now,
Share the show. Hit the damn arrow.
Just give me some shoulder. Share,
Do
show.
it. Do it.
Have
do
a
it.
great weekend. Bye.
Stop with the